Mayor Adams begins to ramp up his re-election campaign. He's been hit with a subpoena from his last campaign. In an exclusive interview with Bill Ritter last night, the mayor insisting he is fully cooperating and says he's done nothing wrong. But will this investigation have an impact on his run for a second term? Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live at City Hall with our lead story on this Friday evening. NJ.
Well, I asked the mayor that question today, Mike, and his answer was no, he's not concerned about the campaign. But are there footsteps down the hall? Absolutely. And these latest revelations have threatened to put the investigation back into the headlines. Eric Adams is a mayor on a mission, determined to carry on despite questions that have persisted for months. Today, he repeated what he's been saying since last year.
Listen, it takes a great deal of discipline to defend yourself when you know you have done nothing wrong. But I trust my team. I have an offensive line that's going to allow me to move the ball down this field and to fight on behalf of New Yorkers.
The mayor confirmed that he and unnamed associates have been served subpoenas in recent weeks from the U.S. Justice Department. The questions date back to November, when FBI agents raided the home of the mayor's chief fundraiser, part of an investigation into whether Adams and his 2021 campaign received donations and illegal gifts from citizens and government officials in Turkey. FBI agents have already seized the mayor's phones. Sources say these latest subpoenas are seeking additional documents and electronic communications. But it's still unclear whether Mayor Adams is the target of the investigation. Rich Frankel is a former FBI special agent in charge.
It could be that he is the subject of an investigation, he's the target of an investigation, or he is just a witness of the investigation. And the fact that he has not been charged doesn't mean he's going to be charged.
The investigation threatens to overshadow the mayor's quest for another term. City Comptroller Brad Lander announced he will challenge Adams, along with former Comptroller Scott Stringer, who says the investigation played no role in his decision. You're not running because you perceive Adams as vulnerable?
I'm running because I am angry that this city is not where it's supposed to be.
And former Governor Andrew Cuomo is said to be considering a run himself if Adams is forced to step aside. The mayor insists he's not worried, but he's clearly tired of all the questions.
I'm not going to be here the whole day. I got a whole city to run, and no matter what we say, you're going to write the story the way you want. Well, the subpoenas, as much as we know about them so far, tell us very little about the status of this investigation. And to be clear, Mayor Adams has not been charged with or accused of any wrongdoing in this case. Live tonight at City Hall, NJ Burkett, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
All right, NJ, thank you. More of Bill's conversation with the mayor coming up on Up Close that Sunday morning at 11. They talk about the investigation, but they also discuss the Democratic National Convention happening in Chicago next week and a whole lot more. Again, Sunday at 11.